Alex Clarke from Denison Yachting, and today you're joining me on board DOLCE VITA 2, the 2079 Leopard, here in Boca Raton, Florida. Since 2016 up until today, she's had a series of major upgrades, including full exterior repaint, full service of all major machinery, including her jet drives, as well as an interior decor refresh. In addition to these upgrades, there are three key features that I want to point out before we begin our walkthrough, with the first being the open upper deck where we're currently located. This main deck flows seamlessly from bow to stern and has a series of different sun pads and sitting areas. Her second key feature is going to be her tender garage. The tender garage fits a large 3-person jet ski or smaller jet tender, as well as storage for water sports toys. The third key feature is going to be the master stateroom and ensuite. What really stands out to me in the master stateroom is how elegant it feels, considering you're on such a high performance boat. I want to start today's walkthrough on the aft section of the main deck, where you really get a feel for how open the space is. We're going to start today's walkthrough here on the swim platform. Currently in the tender garage, we have a large 3-person jet ski and Brownie's third lung, which is great for using when you're in the shallow waters of the Bahamas. Being a jet boat, DOLCE VITA 2 only draws 3 feet 4 inches, making her the ideal shallow water or Bahama boat. Continuing forward from the swim platform, you take the centerline stairs up to the aft deck. All the way aft on your main deck is your centerline sun pad. What you can't see at first sight, which is hidden below, is a high-low hibachi table, great for utilizing a private chef on board. You can easily access this feature by removing the centerline cushion and raising it with a touch of a button. DOLCE VITA 2 has an amazing sound system on board, and the aft deck area features 4 large speakers. Continuing forward from the sun pad, you have 2 aft-facing sitting areas with high-low cocktail tables. The entire space forward of the aft sitting areas can be air-conditioned by putting up a removable enclosure. Of your 2 primary sitting areas, the port has 2 high-low cocktail tables and the starboard a formal dining table. Forward of your dining is going to be your high-low TV. Directly overhead is a retractable hardtop, which is great for dining under the stars or enjoying a breeze while underway. Forward to port is going to be your full-service bar, complete with sink, ice maker, and refrigerator, as well as storage for your stemware. Forward of the bar is going to be a sun pad. All the way forward on your main deck to starboard is going to be your helm station. I want to take a minute to break down the space and show you what it's all about. Starting from starboard outboard, you're going to have a large monitor, your ICOM radio, shipboard monitoring system, and throttles for your jet drives. Centerline, you have your Simrad autopilot. Forward of that, your MTU monitors. To port, you're going to have your Furno depth sounder, radar, and below that, your second part of the shipboard monitoring system, where you can control a variety of systems with a touch of a button. We're going to wrap up today's walkthrough of the exterior of the boat all the way forward on the bow. The bow can easily be accessed by full walkarounds both to port and starboard. You can also enjoy the space in the shade with a removable bimini. Forward of the sun pad is going to be your ground tackle with centerline anchor and windlass. Aft of the helm station is a set of stairs that will lead us down into the inside of the vessel. We're going to begin our interior walkthrough here in the lower salon. To port, you're going to have a large U-shaped settee with 2 high-low cocktail tables. And to starboard, you're going to have your office area. Just forward of the desk is a large pop-up TV. Continuing forward on the starboard side is going to be your bar area. Why don't we move forward now and check out the guest accommodations. Our first stop in the guest accommodation is going to be the VIP cabin located to the starboard side. Opposite of the VIP is going to be your third cabin, which features 2 single berths and a Pullman, comfortably sleeping 3 guests, and that's also an ensuite. Located all the way forward on the lower deck is going to be your master cabin and ensuite. To port, you have your vanity with hanging lockers to either side, and opposite to starboard, you're also going to have hanging lockers with additional drawer storage. Forward of the master cabin is the his and hers ensuite. Leaving the master cabin, we take the centerline companionway all the way aft, where you're going to find the galley and crew accommodations. The galley is a great utilization of space. You have 4 refrigerator freezers, Gagnow stovetop and oven, Avanti microwave, and a Miele professional dishwasher. Immediately opposite of the galley is your crew cabin, which comfortably sleeps 2 in a bunk arrangement. The last stop in today's walkthrough is the engine room. Dolce Vita 2 features twin MTU 12V 2000 series M90 engines, 1500 horsepower each. This gives her a top speed of over 30 knots and a cruising speed of 24. Outboard of the engines are going to be your twin 19 kW generators, each of which is powerful enough to run the house. It's important for me to point out that Dolce Vita 2 has recently had a significant amount of money invested in her engine room with full service of her jet drives, engines, and generators. On behalf of myself, Alex Clarke, and the entire team at Dennison Yachting, thank you for joining me on board Dolce Vita 2, the 79 Leopard. If you have any questions, want to arrange a private showing, feel free to contact me at any time.